honest, I can't name my top 3. Like people that I just there's always random no name motherfuckers I found. I ain't care for the pop ones.
I could name some, but I feel like now it's such a hostile environment since you pretend like you don't know nothing. If I just name some,
No.
I'm gonna look crazy.
I can name some like okay, now these ain't like the ones that are mine, but I just remember their names. Lena Star. I don't know who the fuck that is. I just remember I would always go to the top the top category.
Hey, this nigga said her name perfect talking about some
Look her up.
Yeah, I think that's the name, but that's the hey, don't do that next to me. Don't do that next to me. Matter of fact, we done got off on a tangent, but it's okay though. I pressed record because for some reason I'm like, this needs to be recorded because you was definitely talking blasphemous about Pinky. But guess what we about to watch? 6 sex workers versus 1 secret virgin. Now, I didn't plan on this being the video, but that fucking segue transition was so perfect, nigga, I gotta work it. Hey, without even watching it, I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like I'm gonna be able to tell. Cause we done been around enough niggas that lied on their dick that you be like,
oh, it's dudes.
I'm gonna assume it's a dude.
Oh, if it's dudes, yeah. If it's females, I don't know, cause you know they magic numbers 3 or 4. Everybody, you guys, look at you right home right now. You probably just text somebody.
Yeah, now you got it. You know, it's scientifically proven that when someone lies, they automatically go to the number 3.
Really?
So now, when you lie to people and lie on your time cards at work, whatever the fuck you be lying about, make sure you don't use the number 3. It's a telltale sign that you're lying because the number 3 is just the easiest number to think of because you think it's not too high, it's not too low, and it looks different enough that it's not going indifferent enough.
It's not a couple. It's not several.
Exactly.
It's a few.
It's a few. F-E-dub. It's a few.
Damn. Never thought about that. I always say my favorite number. If I got to think of my number. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. 3. Fuck, I just start now 3.
Lying ass bitch. Look at you.
I always think
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Deuce or Does It. It's your boy, whoever, and you got the man, the myth, the legend, Javar from Deuce Farms.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pinky. Top 10.
Okay.
We brought together 7 sex workers.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I am a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
And I'm a sex worker.
One of them is a virgin. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
We gotta pay attention to what they're saying when they say they're a sex worker and see the confidence and everything in them. All right, y'all at home, pay attention to what they say and how they say it. We're gonna try to make a hypothesis off it.
Everyone get naked. What will that tell you about me? I guess who's more comfortable.
What platforms do you guys use?
I do porn on my OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans, just for fans, and I do in-person work as well.
Well, we know who's got a version.
But they could be lying. Well, we do know.
Hey, man, he came off the hit with 2 websites and he said he sell pussy. Nigga, I ain't going. He in there. He one of them.
Okay. I actually don't use a platform. I'm just a stripper and a sugar baby.
Oh, okay.
Like she said she didn't have an OnlyFans. Like I feel like every sex worker that I've known at least like uses OnlyFans in some regard. Just OnlyFans, yeah.
I was a sugar baby for a brief period, but since the pandemic, OnlyFans was like popular, so I hopped on the wave. What's your guys' favorite part about sex work?
Money. It's the only good part. I mean, I'm pretty promiscuous in my real life, so I feel like I'm just doing exactly what I would be doing anyway.
The creative side.
I feel like I was sexual like in the past, but after like working in the sex industry, I've become less. I feel like your boundaries have to be so important.
Even on OnlyFans, like even through online, like having that relationship that's
What
like,
do you do on your OnlyFans?
To do like a softer core because I'm actually on my way out. I'm retiring this year because I'm getting married.
Nothing. I mean, you can be married and do it.
You know, she got bread.
Not only did she have bread, but
Probably did that shit for a year. And like, I'm retiring.
that's look at that. Light at the end of the tunnel. Just because you suck a couple dicks and you know eat a couple pussies on OnlyFans, don't mean you won't find true love unless he into the same
That's
shit.
what I think it is. I think it's girl with the hearts. What's
I can
Ashley?
see that was a sugar baby and a stripper. Like I don't know. The strippers kind of sex workers? So they ain't supposed to be having sex. I thought they were dancers. What's that? What happened?
That's Uncle Clifford Rule 873/22.
I wanted to think of like something only people like with an OnlyFans would know. What happens when you block someone?
You can choose whether or not they still have access.
No, when they're blocked, they're gone.
Stop.
Yeah, I should set up.
As a sex worker, everyone kind of has a look. He was the only one that didn't have like a specific look.
He was shuffling his feet. I was shuffling my feet because I'm anxious, but I was like,
He just wasn't giving me a sex worker vibe.
Hi, Jay.
Sorry. I didn't suspect Jay at all because, like, look at that guy. He obviously f***s.
You know why?
You could be the awkward white dude that got like fucking like.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's exactly why he's so chill.
That nigga standing there like, man, I with my dick out the whole room get dark. Don't play with me. I'm real deal.
Currently, I do like different like themes and stuff like that because I like to dress up. So this is a cow outfit, one of my favorites.
What the fuck is cow play? Don't get me wrong, I'm not into gay porn, so I don't know exactly what is going on in that world. But I'm saying, like, I feel like I would at least heard of somebody dressing up as a cow.
He probably sit there and get milked.
Oh.
Got my Trans Erotica Award. I was the best trans man performer.
how much did that cost to get commissioned on Etsy?
Right, I did that just for this.
I have that too.
Let me just grab it up by this. But this is pretty, I don't know if this is kid friendly. I don't know if it's that much better, honestly, but
Like, way worse.
it's a speculum.
Is that the
Ain't that the shit that the gynecologists be
I
having?
think so.
How you even get one of them?
She started bitch up. She the doctor had to run somewhere real quick, and then he left that bitch in, and she said, "All right, all good to go."
Brought my birth control because I was like, I'm obviously not a virgin.
She brought birth control, and I was like, anybody could have birth control. I had birth control when I was like 14, so I don't know if that like convinced me.
I actually didn't get started in the best way. I was like kind of groomed into it. I was 17 when I started doing full service sex work.
Underage.
You're a victim.
There we go. Play tie. Oh. The tie is between Ashley, Ginny, and Terrell. You guys are gonna have 30 seconds. State your case.
I'm 0.2 on OnlyFans. I make over 6 figures. I do it only for the money. I hate men. I literally think I'm becoming more attracted to women because of my job.
Damn, why you gotta be all that? Why I gotta be fuck men? If you like eating pussy, you like eating pussy. Not everybody the same dude.
Maybe it's just them dudes you fuck with.
Maybe the 49 dudes that you fucked this week might have just been bad people. They in the industry and they deal with a lot of women. So they probably not even looking at y'all the same no more. They just treating you like something to fuck and something to make content with.
Like Jay.
He treating you like a GoPro.
So I got started stripping when I was 19. I saw an ad on Instagram that they were looking for people, and I was like, oh, yeah. And I had been a competitive dancer my whole life, so it was like, made sense to do it. And then I started working at a different club, and then at that club, I met my sugar daddy, who I've had for like almost 4 years now.
Yeah, I started out when I was like, 21. I was actually working at a sex club in DC. I was a receptionist, and the guy would come all the time, and he would ask me things like, when you can come in and sleep with me, and then I was just like, you got some money? So I started out with that, but I really do want to get the money so I can get my production company started and have a great gay sex show. Okay.
I love you, though.
Okay.
I do want to watch
I'll
your
watch your
show.
gay sex
Yes.
show. Bye.
I was like, why would y'all think I'm a virgin? Like, do I look like a virgin? Why would y'all think I'm a virgin? Like, do I look like a virgin?
I just wanted to, like, go back to the
Yeah,
previous conversation.
I'm glad the clip was playing the whole time. 'Cause I just realized I was making a face the whole time. Oh man, it's not that I hate you, bro. I'm just not used to hearing some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't hear that every day.
So when did everyone lose their virginity?
Okay, so I hope my mom isn't watching this. But I was 13.
She the same one that said she was on birth control at 14. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That sound crazy, but when I was in the 8th grade, they was wild.
Yeah, I made a face, but I started realizing, like, damn, middle school people was saying they was hunching.
Shout out to my middle school. There was people sucking dick on the staircase and shit. For sure. That's most New York
Bro,
public schools.
I remember my brothers in like kindergarten, or like First
God.
grade. This motherfucker came home and said a girl sucked his dick on the bus for 25 cents. Motherfucker barely
She might
talked.
be on this episode.
And I was, right? It was so young. I was dating this guy for a few months and we decided to have sex. It was with a banana flavored condom. Like in his like dirty bed, like
Was
rushed
he also
before
13?
He was also 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super religious growing up, but I kind of had like some reservations about penis and vagina sex for a while. So in high school, I did the poop hole loophole, so I didn't go to hell.
The what?
How the fuck can you sit?
The poop hole loophole.
She was getting fucked in her ass
Oh.
before she was getting hit in the pussy.
Oh, okay.
How do you think that's better?
That's nasty.
She was really timid, and again, with the OnlyFans thing,
I heard Jehovah's Witness and my ears perked up. Sorry.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and would like to continue the game.
Ginny was just the last person that I had the little tiniest bit of suspicion about.
So starting now, for every time you vote someone out who is not the mole, the total prize money is going to be reduced.
Oh.
Okay.
oh wait.
What do your parents think?
My dad kind of, I have a really, really like weird relationship with both my parents. My mom doesn't know, but I feel like she knows. My dad doesn't know, but I feel like he knows. I live with my dad, so he's like probably wondering like why I have so much free time.
And is he Jehovah's Witness still?
No, my dad was never, my mom was. And I used to live with her and then I moved out.
She's starting to raise suspicion. The more she talks, the more she's starting to raise suspicion.
When she pulled out all that crazy stuff, it kind of made me think like, I think she's trying to prove something. But then so far, my thoughts is got to be the stripper girl, because it's like people gonna think, oh, she a hoe because she's stripped. But a lot of these people are sex workers, so it's like everybody there could probably.
I could see that.
But I think the Asian, because the Asian, she been saying, well, damn, there's two Asians, but
We know which one you talking about. We know Kazumi ain't no virgin.
Yeah. But the other girl, she give me like it's the stuff she been saying. Like even after the first round, she said something at the end. She just keep kind of saying stuff, like just the stuff that don't make no sense. And it's like, are you trying to pretend to be the virgin? Like, are you trying to make people think you the virgin?
Yeah, I'm not super close with my family. I'm totally proud of the work that I do. I'll tell anybody. I'll tell anybody all day long, but I'm not close with my family, so it's just not the kind of information I feel safe sharing with them. I don't think that they
I
would
respect that.
support it.
I can see it being her. I'm not saying it's her, but I can see it being her. And what you said about her bag full of shit, she did say she was a doctor. She said she was a she slipped up and said she was a doctor while she was when they was talking about birth control and shit. So she had that. She has a little speculum. I would hope this possible gynecologist has had sex before, but ain't no telling. Especially if you talking like this. He definitely ain't a virgin because he got that fucking award, and I assume that he got to be popular. I hope he didn't.
Fuck one thing. I'm assuming to make sure.
You feel me?
With it no more and switch.
Not even. You got the award and shit, so that means he do a lot of fucking. If anything, he got an award from the porn.
The
awards.
I'm thinking it was just like a trend, like
He got the best
type shit.
best trans actor.
Oh,
so
damn. When he said
fucking.
actor, I was thinking like he actor.
So him and her for sure. So it's either Ashley, assuming that they still on the stage. Ashley, middle girl, and possibly Jehovah's Witness Asian, Jenny.
Like, it's not necessarily the work itself, especially since I'm an online sex worker, that's dangerous. It's more like the social stigma from people who, want to commit violence because I choose what I do. But but it's like my actual day-to-day, like I love my customers, I love men, ooh, controversial. But like I love guys and I like making them feel good.
Kazumi just threw a shot at the Asian girl, Jenny. She said,
ooh, controversial.
She said, I love men. Ooh, controversial. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And even her, she looked over like.
My supporters, like I really appreciate them, but sex work can be dangerous because of the way people perceive us.
The fact that she said she'd been a Jehovah's Witness, it was just a possibility that maybe she was a virgin.
I was kind of listening to like the marker and I could hear that everyone wrote my name down.
She knew it was her. She knew it's her. She knew
That's a
she
good
sounded
point.
Suspicious as hell. She was trying way.
I heard the marker. Well, yeah, like you said, she might have just known that her lie wasn't good enough. She might have just been like, yeah, I fucked up. I should have said my parents was together and they knew.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game. So if the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. However, if the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
I was pretty confident that, a couple of hookers could sniff out who the virgin was.
Will the mole reveal themselves in 3, 2, reveal?
And you know what's a good point? Everybody always counts out the gay nigga because they be like, man, that nigga gay. He fucking everybody. He fuck every nigga.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Because that's like the typical one. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I brushed him off to the side. Cause
Yeah,
I was like, man, I don't even want to think.
I like, boy, his pants too shiny. He fucking.
I'm assuming
he fucking.
He won a gay sex shop, so I was like, he definitely.
And he said, yeah, he won a gay sex shop and he was a receptionist at a place. But let's think back to his story. He did say, damn, we really were blinded by the gay shit because he did.
That's the only reason I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
He said, when he worked at how he got started was somebody that kept coming into the place he worked at was like, when you gonna let me do something? When you gonna let me hit? When you gonna let me hit? And he's like, you got some money? And then the dude took him in the room, and they did the same thing. Cause no one acts like that sounds kind of made up because he gay. They just like, oh yeah, he did that shit. You gay?
Yeah.
What about you, straight Asian woman? Cause you probably straight laced and everything, or you white woman with this with these fucking surgery tools. You quiet white dude with the hat behind him, you feel me? Or his hat to the back. Stripper chick. That kind of seems too controversial. But whole time, it was him.
Are you still gonna have a gay show?
No, it was all a lie.
I was
It was all a lie.
So that was just like a Halloween costume, huh?
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
I knew it.
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
Can we ask why you're a virgin? Is it like a choice?
No, it's not anything. I'm not waiting till like marriage or anything like that. I'm just like really, I don't know, like I wasn't introduced to sex like at all really, like until like college. But yeah, not till marriage or anything, just when I meet the right guy. So if he's watching, call me.
To be a sex worker means being a small business owner. It means being a content creator and an entrepreneur. I sell a product just like many other people do. It just happens to be that my product is sex and my body.
I did misspeak when I said that it was fast money. I think it is like a ridiculous amount of money, very, very fast, but it's definitely at the cost of other things. I don't want to go too deep, but I think that there's like a deep sadness. Like not all of us are like so happy to be sex workers. It was sort of a necessity to bring me out of like a pretty bad place.
The million other girls who are just as hot, horny, and ready to do it as me and are not making the same amount of money as me because they're not doing what I'm doing. Why can't sluts change the world?
And she made a good point at the end. It's a lot of fast money and all that shit, but it comes at a cost. That's a fact because you are getting money. You living in these nice apartments. All you doing in thoughts, you thinking like, man, all I'm doing a little bit of fucking. Fuck it. But then there's going to be a time when you like, I don't want to do this no more. Unless you want to be a full-fledged porn star. But 9 times out of 10, you're just doing it for the money. And you know, you want to live a little bit. So now you older, you like, you know, I'm very embarrassed that I did that. I was only doing it during the pandemic because niggas was bored and broke. And now I kept doing it. So, but now I want to get it off the internet. It's pretty hard to do that. 9 times out of 10, you might see somebody, you know, you feel me? None of us ever met Pinky yet. We know exactly who she is. So if we saw her in person, if she didn't want to be Pinky no more, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to be like, oh shit, that's Pinky. So yeah, these things come into consideration when you doing what you do. But if you really are happy doing OnlyFans and all the other shit, man, who the fuck cares? Do what you want to do.
$25K a month.
You making 25K.
It don't matter what you doing.
You feel me?
$25K a month. Shout out to you.
Just don't compromise your integrity. If you're not into a certain type of thing, but you know the money is good, don't do it, bro. Just do what you like a few times to get that one payday. But either way, we appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch it again. Peace.
A squared plus B squared equals
C squared. I can never solve for X. That's why I don't call my old bitches back. You know what I'm saying?